Greetings, and oh my god, it never ends. Welcome back to another episode of the Insanity. I have decided that it's time to try out this new setup and start automating things a little bit more. So it's time to say bye-bye to the old setup and just move things to a new and better place. You can actually finish the current process of the foul guy. In the last episode, we started planning for some more of this. We built even more Gaia productions, and we managed to research coal processing, which means that we can now actually make use of some of the iron oxide that we have built up. And I have a feeling we're gonna get more iron oxide in this episode, especially if we're actually going to automate the ash consumption, which is kind of my goal. Well, my goal is actually to automate everything, of course, but one step at a time. I have managed to injure myself a bit, so my shoulder is hurting. So be careful out there. So if you hear me scream in pain, then you will know why. Mostly it's fine, but depending on how I rotate my shoulder, it can be less fine. But I think I will be able to survive another episode of PyBlock. Question is, will you? So if we just use up our little landfill, move this. Over here, because I kind of want to save some belts, I guess. Then it can actually end there. For the time being, I will keep it longer so that I'm able to extend it if need be. Now let's insert these things again, or add them back rather. Is this how I constructed it? Yes, I think it is, actually. That's all the underground pipes that I needed. Will be very interesting to see if this will work. Oops. But I think it will. Let's see, you need some... you also need water, of course. Sure, I guess I can fix that. There we go. Wait a minute, why do I have an odd amount of... I hate it when this happens. I have an odd amount of underground pipe. Aha! I see. That's why. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I actually think I want this to be here, maybe. And I would like another bit of underground pipes here. Now, do you have... You should have. Yes. You are active, you are working, everything is awesome. Then let's add some belts, because I think I can afford some belts, and my shoulder is hurting a bit when I move. Ow. And there we go. That's an exit for the ash. Now let's see if maybe we can actually change these recipes around to save some uh, belts, because I do like saving belts. This should work. Ash is automatically being inserted. Yay! Although this means that I will need to move this part, of course, to up here somewhere. Sorry, seaweed, didn't see you there. Or rather, I saw you, but I didn't really care. And you need some fuel, of course. There we go. And you should take everything except soot, actually. And you should, well, not take anything, kind of. Let's see here. Something like this, maybe, and some soot for you. There you go. And this one should turn, face the other way. Good. I think this might be working. Now the only question is, can my belts handle it? I guess I can add another inserter. Now also the thing is that I definitely need to get my atomizers back. Because without them I will not be getting any iron ore anytime soon. And no iron ore means no new iron. And how was I thinking here? This is a bit of a problem. How about we do this instead? And this can go, yes, perfect. Didn't think about that, but it worked. Ta-da! And some inserters for the iron, some inserters for the coal, raw coal that will come eventually. Why do you not have... you need to be kickstarted, of course. Like that. Exactly, like that. So this should work, and now I can add maybe a wooden chest here that can gather some raw coal. And maybe some here. And now is the when I would very much like to have more iron, which I do not yet. I have more of those shunt inserters now than I actually have use for at this time, but I'm sure they will be used eventually. Might also be possible that I can connect some steam over here to make these shunt inserters instead, but that will kind of have to wait, I guess. This kind of looks pretty nice, if I can say so myself. I have for sure seen worse things, like all my other setups, more or less. How are you doing with this iron ore? Slowly but surely. Also, in case I have some ash left over, I think I can keep it in a chest here. And it seems like this is able to keep up, which means that I have automated copper plates. Yay! It just took a few episodes. Actually, I might want a little inserter here to take the ash away. Actually, no. Nice try, didn't work. Never mind. I could kind of use steam those as such, but well, yeah, sure. Iron is quite cheap after all. Automation! Isn't it wonderful? Now, can I get some more iron, maybe? Please? Because I would very much like to get some of this rolling. Okay, I can use a mechanical inserter here, because I would very much like to take the pipes out, or the iron out, I mean. And then eventually I would want, oh, here's some extra belts. You don't need to be here. Well, okay, you need to be there. No, actually you need to be there. Aha. See? Hey! God damn it. There we go. More iron, please. This is 4.5 iron plates, yes, 4.5 iron plates per minute. And right now I would like a few. Something like that, thank you. Actually, I can move this one even further to save some more resources. Like that. Should work. Then we will keep this one automatically filled. Which I guess can mean that we could, in theory, kind of do this. And have a little belt going here and back for some more ash. In case we feel like it. I mean, why not? Not that it's or maybe should be our biggest priority, but whatever. Because right now I think our biggest priority should be to get some raw coal into this thing, so that we can have more belts and more iron and more inserters. Well, I do have more of these, so I guess I will just put out more of them. And I also think I have a bunch of Favogaya in storage here. So how about I start using them? Just to get me some more iron plates faster. And apparently I have a lot of Favogaya by now. So I should have no problems getting enough Favogaya to fill up these ones. Do we have some raw coal, please? Thank you. And now if we could maybe get kind of works, I guess. We can delete this because I have moved it a bit to the left. It's automated, and I have quite a bit of iron oxide as well here, which we now should be able to use, actually. Iron oxide, coal dust. Oof. This is gonna be 50 iron plates that we have saved up. This is a lot. In fact, if we look at the productivity now, you will see that it has probably skyrocketed for a little while. Exactly. 114 iron plates per minute for a few minutes. Not bad at all. Now we have automated even a bit more there. Right, you need 20 Favogaya. Well, now that we have some pipes here, maybe we can actually accomplish this and use the shunt inserters. Actually, we can probably do that all the way here. So, congratulations, you get to be a shunt inserter again. I don't know if you want to be one, but I don't really care. Now you are one. That means that you can be a shunt inserter, you can be a shunt inserter, you can be a shunt inserter. I do like the fact that you are cheaper. Now the question is, where should I put all this iron and this ash? I mean, it would be nice if I could take it out and do something with it, but it's gonna cost me some copper plates. Copper plates is the thing. Ooh, I have 19 copper plates up here. That is actually surprisingly good. I have 2 iron ore, that's not too bad. I guess this means that I can actually... Yeah, I guess I can afford using another underground belt here just for some more automation. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That is more ash. Now the question is, what do I intend to do with this iron ore that is stacking up here? I don't know yet. But I am pretty sure that I will have quite a bit of use for it. You can maybe look again and have less space, and you can get some more Fawagaya. Thank you. And you can get the Fawagaya that was left over. Thank you. And you get some iron ore. So now I am actually a bit curious. First of all, are you able to... No, you are not. You are not able to insert everything. Although we're running out of ash there, so I guess that's fine. You can basically get all this ash, and then after a while I would very much like to see how much copper plates am I producing per minute. Well, I guess it doesn't really do much if the transport belt is full, actually. I think it will just stop being full very soon, as soon as it has processed all this ash and as soon as it has gotten through the backlog of ash on the belt. Because I am pretty sure that I am producing less ash than I can handle. So I think this will not be backlogged for too long. You would think. This process is a bit slow. It is very slow indeed. Okay, now you have started on working on the actual belt. You have quite a bit of backlog already. Then maybe I actually am producing more than I can handle. So I guess I am going to want to have more shunt inserters. Can you please work full time? Right, you are the one who's not able to work full time. You are only able to handle 0.33 per second, so if... And it seems like, well, okay, almost, come on. I guess I can add one more. Okay, and now you're backlogged, of course, or now you're stuck, of course. Oh, I see some driftwood and I see a fish. Thank you very much. 155 fish, not bad. I do kind of need to deal with this as well somehow. I guess I need more landfill by now. Where is the landfill? Thank you. Quite a bit of landfill. Here, take some stone back. You're giving me more stone than I can handle. Now let's see if we can expand on this a bit. guess I can, in theory, take a belt and drag it here with the raw coal, but it feels a bit inefficient, to say the least. So what I will do instead is to use some shunt inserters. This is quite a bit of iron. I like that. Very much like the sound of that. Not just the sound of it, but everything else about it too. You can switch places maybe with you. Thank you. I have a feeling I'm gonna be stuck with these shunt inserters for quite a while. Oh, why? I'm stupid. Let's see, should I? No, I should take things out of here. That's what I want to do. Maybe put them in a furnace directly. And then I would very much like that. And ta-da! And apparently you need some kind of fuel as well. Very well, there we go. Problem solved. The more I look at it, the more it would kind of make sense to have a belt going here. Wouldn't that be nice? Only question is if I can afford that many belts. Sort of. Are you really that slow at taking things out? I guess you are. But I mean, it should kind of, yeah, okay, good. Now we're starting to see the end of this belt. Wonder what happens if I give it a bit more Favogaya. So does this mean now that we are sort of producing? Why do I not have an underground pipe here? Please. Thank you. So I have 3 furnaces going at full speed right now, which means that our iron plate production should be doing rather well. 17 per minute. This is unbelievable big. I thought one of these could only work. Wait a minute. Okay, I have some backlog of iron plates, of course. Most likely. Yep. That's why it's currently this much. I think it will go down a bit later. I guess I might actually be able to create this little belt. Do I want to do that, or do I want to use the iron for something else? Good question. I mean, I have plenty of things that needs iron right now. Here, have some coal dust. Although actually not. I have told myself to not do it that way. I would like to keep the coal dust for things that need manual insertions like this. Actually, not that one. That one, I guess, and that. Thank you. Okay, now I'm not producing at full speed iron plates anymore. Especially not soon, when this Favogaya will run out. So I think it should be 13.5 per minute. But okay, I have a feeling this is gonna bite me later, but I will actually produce this belt. Although I'm sure I could use the iron for something else. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I just need some mechanical inserters for this. And then I might as well put things in a chest where they more or less belong. Then I will still have a little bit of manual work to do to get rid of the ash from here, but other than that, it's fully automated, which is very good. Although, okay, forgot about that part. You also need coal, of course. I forgot about that part. Well, we will deal with that later somehow, I'm sure. It will be sorted out. Shouldn't be too hard. So I guess the focus now should be on increasing the logistics over here, because I have quite a few farms that are either not doing anything, like these ones, or are doing stuff but not automatically taking it out. And that's kind of what I would like to address now. I was probably a bit too generous there with some of them. These inserters are expensive. Hello, driftwood. And gotcha. In a few episodes I will wonder what this little tail is. The tail of landfill. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This is a lot of inserters. I need a lot of inserters. But I guess that's kind of where my resources will be going now. Although I have also unlocked automation, so I guess it's also good to fully automate the whole process of creating the science packs. It seems like I don't have an extra furnace somewhere. Maybe we can actually put it over there. No, it doesn't need to be. Actually, it kind of makes sense for it to be automated because you get both the iron oxide and the ash from here, or the coal dust from here. So automating that is actually pretty perfect. So I'm okay with spending a few inserters on that. And let's see, I guess the most important thing is to automate the insertion of all the seeds and stuff. Because then I can just come here and collect things later on. Hello, fish. Already 4 more. Nice. It actually seems like the iron is the main stopper right now, kind of. And you managed to get everything. Okay, great. Thank you. Although you are definitely going to need some more raw coal soon. So here you go. You're also producing ash, quite a bit of it, but I guess I will just let you do that right now. I guess the idea is sort of to change how this is structured a bit later, as I usually do with everything, more or less. Okay, can I get some landfill? The answer is yes, very much. I guess it's starting to look like a factory slowly but surely. Mostly slowly. Come on. Okay, give me some more resources. Now I wonder. Okay, we're producing a bit more than one copper plate per minute, and we are producing 8 iron plates per minute. Not too bad, actually. Although still pretty bad, actually. Now, I should of course not forget, although it feels like I have already forgotten more or less, to create some burner assembling machines. The thing is that one burner assembling machine is gonna cost me 16 minutes, more or less. Because that's how much copper I need. Not as many minutes in terms of iron, thankfully. But I guess what I can do is that I can kind of start planning for it. So we're going to need 8. And I don't know why, but it feels like I have decided that the production is going to be here somewhere. So assuming that we start from the left side here, or actually the copper maybe can come in kind of this way-ish, somewhere, I don't know. And then I'm going to need bolts and stuff, bolts and small parts and iron sticks. And gear wheels and that and that and that. Okay, 8 in total. So here should obviously be maybe small parts. Small parts also needs bolts, which comes from sticks. And also gear wheels. And then I need the end result, of course, and then I need the planter boxes. Like that. Sort of. Now the question is just what do we put where? If we look at where the inserters need to go, I guess it's kind of something like this. So here is where iron can come in. Sort of, because that needs to go not there, but there. Okay. So I guess it can come in from here. Go up there. Here I need ash and soil. Which I actually have both things right now. And I of course need this, and here I need stone brick and wood. Stone brick and wood, there we go. And then I need that. And that is sort of everything. And then there's just one thing missing, and that is the lab, of course. It's time for you to move to a slightly more permanent home. Hopefully. lab. There it is. Huge building as always. I mean, you're just in the way wherever you are. God. Actually, can we maybe do this? You are the one that needs the iron. You can make that there, and then you will be less in the way. Works very nice, actually. Let's see, you need stone, brick, and wood. You need ash and soil. And you're gonna need the native flora, of course. There we go. And you need electricity. Demands. We suddenly got very far from my electricity. There we go. Not quite automated yet, but it's a good start, sort of. And I guess I can make these shunt inserters if I want to, which I probably do want to. As they are just cheaper in every way, except in terms of steam, but that's fine. I got plenty of steam, that's not a problem. And you are out of fuel. And I'm running low on copper plates, which I kinda knew would happen. And that's kind of the main reason for why I keep wanting to make all of this bigger. Got so much space and nothing to do with it. At least that's how it feels right now. I know it will not be this way forever. Oh, things are missing inserters even on this side. I guess I need to do a few more inserters on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a whole bunch of belts. One, two. More speed, please. I definitely think this automation was a good idea. One, two, okay, and 3 and 4. And then a whole bunch of belts, which means more copper. Oh, yeah, that's a problem. You, of course, need some more automation. But okay, I am mostly just missing ash. Big time. Oh, hello. See, I haven't cleaned you in a while. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's time for the traditional Simon is missing ash. Or Simon is missing copper plates, rather. I think this is kind of more or less unavoidable when it comes to PyBlock, I guess. Here, have some more coal dust. That goes for you too, and for you too. I say I'm missing copper, and then I go fetch iron. 2 copper plates. Now let's see, I need to place those on the right side here, so that that is automated properly. I'm definitely getting a lot of Favgaia. It's just that it also needs to be translated into... Oh, wrong place. It needs to be translated into copper, which is where the big obstacle is. I mean, I have 1.2k here. That is... Let's see if I still have those notes. 1.2k. Let's see if I can get a calculator up. That is 30 copper plates, which is exactly why I'm turning it into iron. Yeah. So I guess I should instead turn it into ash properly. This will give me a bit less iron for a while, but I think that is kind of very fine because I have quite a decent iron production. It's just the copper that is problematic. 170, damn. Okay, it seems like sometimes I'm almost making almost two copper plates per minute. Keyword probably being almost. As you can probably tell, those copper plates that I need for this setup, that's gonna take a while. Because I just need so much damn copper and stuff for everything else. And it seems like I can just fill out all of this with more transport belts. Hello, driftwood. Thank you. Hello, driftwood. Thank you. So let's spend the last few minutes of this episode thinking about what we shall research. Even though time freezes when I do that, I should probably remember to start it in multiplayer mode instead. One thing that we could consider is the crusher, because then we get more iron, although that's not really the problem, because it's the cadaveric arms would be nice, because copper is the problem. But in order to set up cadaveric arum, I'm going to need a shit ton of stuff actually. So let's take a look at the planner. Because in order to set that up, I need 6 cadaveric arums. Because first I need to, let's see, where is the option for starting the whole thing? There it is. Because I can make it through cadaveric arum seeds and just spawn it, or grow it, or whatever you do. But the cadaveric arum seeds needs 4 cadaveric arms. And then I'm also going to need 2 or 1, at least 1 for the machine itself. So that's like 6, because each time I make them, I make 2 at a time. Planter blocks, that's no problems that we can get plenty of. Plenty of. Lamps, tinned cable. This is where we're gonna need the tin. And this is where I am fishing, because that is a lot of fish essentially. And the glass is also something that we want, but first let's take a look at the copper. So this is 65 copper just to get here. And then we need the glass. Glass. This one, which needs molten glass, which needs quartz, which needs sands, which is not a problem at all, really. I can easily save 750 sand, that's not an issue. The issue is probably going to be the coal gas, which I will need for... can I change that in preferences? Fluids, storage, transport interface. Where do I change default fluid? I don't remember. Nope, don't remember where to change that. I don't want the coal, I want like the... I don't want diesel here, I want coal gas. But whatever. I'm going to need quite a bit of coal gas for that, either way. And this is just for this part. Then I also need to make the machines that can make these things. So I need one glasswork, automated screener, atomizer I have that I can reuse, botanical nursery. So let's see if we can maybe... Bad mod. Bad mod. I clicked on a button a bit too fast. And that's not even the one I wanted to do. Cadaveric. Where was it again? There it is. So, oh right, I forgot to add that part, that I'm actually going to need 6 of them, I think. Because I had it set just to 2. Yeah, this makes more sense. Lamps I have already added, glass, molten glass, quartz ore, lots of sand. Lots and lots of sand. And then let's see how much fish this is. $480 fish. Yeah, that's why I'm keep fishing. I know I want to do this eventually, but the thing is that another option is to start with the fishing, which is over here. They share quite a bit of technologies, so but the benefit then is that I will not have to grow all the fishes. Then of course another option is that I just start with the simple wood processing, because in order to grow fish, no, in order to grow, wait, which one is it? In order to grow the Fawagaya, in order to improve the Fawagaya recipe, which would be great, I need logs, which I need then to automate. So the thing is that I might actually want to start with this recipe, but that's like very far down the chain. So it's gonna take me some time to get there. And yeah, speaking of time, it's probably time to end this episode. But it feels like it was quite productive. I have gotten quite a bit of iron, quite a bit of copper. over the last hour. Let's see, actually look at 1 hour. 136 per minute of ash and 10.2 per minute of iron plates, so not too bad. The copper plates is definitely gonna be the biggest struggle as usual, but I don't really see any way around it other than to expand the Factorio production. So thank you for watching. See you next time.